So what would you say is one piece of career advice that you wish someone else had given you when you were younger?
So a good question. I was rethinking it a lot, and I actually come to the conclusion that I would appreciate somebody talking to me and giving me advice of being more kind to yourself. They're not going into a room feeling like you should know it all, because nobody knows it all. That was a misconception I lived with for a while. So yeah, I think the piece of advice I would give, like, for anybody else who is like entering, as I would like really appreciate having myself, is just, go in and have fun and try to learn, and don't overthink it, because nobody knows it all. Just focus on learning. Everything will come.
Oh, nice. So be kind to yourself.
Yes, be kind to yourself. Yeah, that's the
kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself.
Love that. And can you share a pivotal moment in your career journey where it made a significant impact on you?
That was a hard one. I came to the conclusion that I remember one moment actually being in a meeting, called to a meeting, and at some point realizing like I'm the only girl or woman, female, in the room with like CIOs and CTOs, men in suits. But the revelation was that they were actually looking at me, listening to me. And I think that was like a moment where I was like, so I'm not misplaced. I'm exactly what I'm supposed to be. I came this far. I did this journey. Well, start for me. But that was this something that actually comes to my mind, like when thinking, okay, what was like the coolest moment when you like kind of, sitting in the room but being kind of, above a bit and just taking overlook of what happens in the room. So it was like, okay, so here I am, like all the like girl with like a lot of CTOs and CEOs in suits, and they're actually listening to me and asking questions that I can answer them. And yeah, that was fantastic.
I love that. I love that as well. It's definitely power to women.
It's like women power. But yeah, I think we need to talk about that. And I mean, also that thing like I would say women in general know that we are different. So, but I mean, the guys are a bit more, straightforward, like what do you call it? Going pretty like more, they're edgier. So they come into the room and maybe they know like 5% of the question, but they will actually make you think that they will know 105%. But the women, it's like the controversy is like they're going into a room thinking that, okay, I don't know it, but in that case, they actually know it all. Right. So like, yeah, women power, I do believe in that, because I think we need to kind of think of ourselves being a bit more, guyish, taking the like, instructions a bit, how they manage to.
Love that. Love it. So it's like, there's not any difference in terms of, knowledge.
No, exactly. You're just a person, exactly.
I always say everyone puts their trousers on the same way in the morning. Doesn't matter who you
are. Exactly.
Love that. How do you approach challenges and setbacks in your professional life, and what's your go-to strategy for overcoming them?
Well, something I come to learn was that every challenge, and that's a hard one because you really need to remind yourself about that. But I like to see challenges and setbacks as a opportunity, or something like a point where you can actually learn something. So if there are no problems, no conflicts, nothing to kind of, nothing to be, nothing that you need to kind of resolve, then you have nothing to learn, really. If there's a problem or setup or whatever it could be, and then you need to kind of, use your brain, try to find new strategies. So no, but I try to kind of remind myself like every time. And there are situations where you're like, okay, this will never work. This is just too much. But try to, kind of have that feeling of like, okay, so it's a challenge, but the challenge needs to have some resolution. So what would be the resolution here? And just try to work either yourself or in the team. I mean, try to take the setbacks and the problems together with somebody else.
Nice. I love that, seen as an opportunity. Guessing that will definitely help with people that watch this video.
I hope so. At least try to remember that. It's hard because you could just sit there, oh, okay, this will never work. Or like, oh my God, not one more thing, and like everything is just, kind of hard. but try to at least see it like it's an opportunity to learn, grow, and solve.
Yeah, gain new skills. Definitely.
Exactly.